What's up, YouTube? This is Rob coming at you from inside Vandelion today, facing out on Lake Hawkins, Texas. Lake Hawkins, Texas. Specifically at a place called The Point, which I found on freecampsites.net. It's a free place to camp, and I'm not sure quite what the deal is here. It's not a park. If you go on Google Maps, there's like something called uh, The Point here. And it says a fast casual thing. So I think some locals playing a joke saying there's like a bar here because they like to come drink with their buddies or something. But there's definitely no bar here, unless you count this one. Take that all back. There's a bar in this van, and I'm using it, and it's great. I wish I had someone to drink with. There is actually some folks camped over there. It's the first time I'm on this trip I've camped where there's other people camping, and there's like this storm rolling in, and they got like two tents set up, and the guy was like holding the tents down while the like wind's all blowing them around. Wind died down now, but I hope they get through the storm all right. And I just jumped in the lake, and it was nice, clean beach entry with some nice sand. And I came back out, got all soaped up, and went back in. I used, the biodegradable, what do you call that, Dr. Bronner's soap, the weird, the weird writing on the label. And I'm not joining Dr. Bronner's cult, not gonna happen. But it's good soap, and I feel okay about going in the lake, especially on this lake where there's like jet skis. When I pulled up, there was jet skis everywhere, and some guy just rode his ATV past. Most amazing ATV I've ever seen. It's got like a snorkel, so I guess you can ride it through water, and pretty cool. Pretty cool to be in Texas. And I'm going to see my cousin tomorrow, and I'm excited to see Tom. Don't see that guy nearly enough, and have some more to say about that in probably a later video. And been a real good day. Put down some miles. Had 5 work meetings. One was an hour long and very tedious, and it's working. I can be in here, do my work on my computer, charge my laptop off the battery here, use my phone for the internet. I don't I can't believe it works as good as it does, honestly. And I feel like the van's working. I'm getting the hang of every little part of it. There's a couple little quirks popping up here and there, but it's working. And it was not an easy van to learn to drive and just operate smoothly, but I'm getting all the hang of that, and feeling like I understand it and can operate it. So everything's real good today, as always. And I'm just happy where I'm at. And I was thinking, one of the comments is I was looking for a place to stay, and I went on freecampsites.net and I was looking at this place, and one guy said, surprisingly beautiful for Texas. So that got me thinking about just what is beauty and beautiful, and thought about this a bit before, and I feel like there's like two ways of looking at beauty, and one sort of like this naive way, like, oh, here's this thing, it just appeals to me, or this person, they just have this look that just really appeals to me. And in the naive way of looking at beauty, it's relative to something that's ugly. So this one thing or person or whatever is beautiful because this other thing or person's not beautiful. They're ugly. And that's sort of where the naive way of thinking about beauty just stops. And to take it further, okay, so there's these two things. One's beautiful, one's ugly. They're defined relatively to one another, so they're interconnected. And things that are interconnected when the perspective is big enough, are in fact the same thing. So that means the ugly thing's also beautiful. And to take this, to just scale this sort of way of thinking up, everything's beautiful. Uh, and it's not always easy to think this way. Like when I injure myself or I'm sick, that doesn't feel beautiful, but it is. When someone has a really ugly thought or way of going about life that's harmful and unethical, like that doesn't, I don't want to call that beautiful, but it is, because it's life. It's what is out there, and to me, all of life is beautiful. And all these weird, out of the way places I go, these backwoods with people that think and live differently than I, it's all beautiful, and they're not ignorant hicks. No, they are, but they're also so much more than that, and so that's what I've been thinking about. It's just this sort of scaled up version of beauty, and it's easy for me to think right this way because everything's working in the van, everything's working with my body. I'm just in a healthy place right now, but it's a lot harder to think this way when I'm in a less healthy place. But it's fun. It's fun for me to think this way. So that's what I've been thinking about in terms of beauty. And check back later. Have some more thoughts for you. Might skip tomorrow on the vlogs. We'll see, because I'm going to see my cousin. You know what? I'm gonna do a pre-visit and a post-visit vlog. That's what I'm gonna do, and just work that out in my head. Thanks for helping me, YouTube. Talk with you later.